What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to dive into a huge topic that's been making waves. And as always, I let off my authentic thoughts and we just have a conversation as we continue it with you guys down in the comments, giving you guys thoughts. Because as always, I'm just here to have a conversation, family, with you guys and rock out, right? Um, so with no further ado, this huge topic that been making waves is the military's involvement at the southern border and the bold moves we've seen over the past few days. So let me tell you, it's clear that Donald Trump isn't playing around, folks. He ain't playing politics, he's standing on business. And this is serious business, and the cartel should be very worried. And we're going to break it all down. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, your perspective, and always bring something fresh to the table, your perspective. And that's what makes this community amazing. So here's the big news, right? Donald Trump, as we know, was sworn in as the 47th president of the United States last week, which was on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. And one of his first actions was signing an executive order to effectively close the border and designate the drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And this is a massive move because it opens up a whole new toolbox for dealing with these groups. And it allows the U.S. to go after anyone working with the cartels, impose sanction, and target them in ways that weren't possible before. It's a strategic and decisive step. But what actually happened since then? Let's get into the details, folks. So, however, days after Trump inauguration, on the Department of Defense, sorry, family, issued an order on January 22nd, 2025, sending 1,500 active duty troops to the southern border, right? Along with air and intelligence resources. The goal, you may ask, to shut things down, keep Americans safe, and stop illegal crossings, right? But here's the official statement from the Department of Defense's website, and you guys can check it out for yourself. It says, quote, starting quote, the Defense Department is sending 1,500 active duty service members and additional air and intelligence assets to the southern border to augment troops already conducting enforcement operations in that region, closing quote. So, however, we all know that Pete Hegseth has been confirmed Secretary of Defense, and Acting Secretary Robert Sales made the announcement. The order also states that President Trump declared a national emergency at the southern border, directing the Pentagon to take all necessary actions to support Homeland Security in gaining full operational control. So, to make this happen, the Pentagon has established a task force and to oversee the rapid implementation of border related executive orders. This effort is being led by U.S. Northern Command with support from U.S. Transportation Command, the National Guard Bureau, the Military Services, and the Department of Homeland Security. So the 1,500 troops are being deployed immediately with a focus on building physical barriers and carrying out other critical border missions. The breakdown, 100 from the Army, 500 from Marines, and more. And this is a 60% increase in military presence at the border since Trump took office. And let me tell you, the videos are already out there. These troops are not wasting any time. They're on the ground building fences and securing weak points along the border, folks. So, now the 1,500 troops might not sound like a lot when you consider the size of the border, but trust me, this is a significant move. And they're focused on the most problematic areas, and with 1,500 armed soldiers on the ground, that is not no small operation. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Let me tell you this. There's been speculation that the 82nd Airborne and the 10th Mountain Division could also be deployed to the border. According to military.com, multiple officials have indicated the 82nd Airborne's 3rd Brigade Combat Team, one of the military's most elite rapid response units, is preparing to deploy. This unit is typically reserved for major crises that threaten U.S. troops, citizens, or allies. They've been involved in high stakes operations like the withdrawal from Afghanistan, responding to tensions with Iran and Russia, and additionally, part of the 10th Mountain Defense out of Fort Drum, New York, may serve as headquarters element for the border mission. So, however, there has been no official confirmation from the Pentagon, but a spokesperson did say, starting quote, "At this time, there are no units from the 82nd Born Division or the 10th Mountain Division mobilizing to support the border," closing quote. But here's the takeaway. All options are on the table, folks. And honestly, they should be. So let's break it down. We already got the 1,500 additional troops on the ground, including the 500 Marines. If you know anything about the Marines, you know they mean business. And add in the possibility of the 82nd Airborne and the 10th Mountain Division, two of the most elite units in the U.S. military, and you got a game-changing situation, right? And if I were in the cartels right now, I'll be terrified. For years, people have been underestimated what the U.S. can do to combat these groups. But I'm here to tell you, this is a whole new ball game, folks. And we're talking about deploying some of the most highly trained, well-equipped soldiers in the world. And let's not forget the rumors about special operations units conducting targeted strikes south of the border. So the days of an open border are over. We all should know that by now. And we got the world's greatest military stepping up to hold the line, and the reinforcements could be on the way. The 82nd Airborne, the 10th Mountain Division, and the Marines are not to be underestimated, folks. And these are big decisions, and they're sending a clear message. F around and find out, because the U.S. is done playing games. So this is the new era. The cartels have been running rampant for far too long. But now there's a new sheriff in town, folks. And the U.S. military is locking down the border and targeting anyone who poses a threat to America's safety. Whether you love or hate him, whether you love him or whether you hate him. Donald Trump is delivering on his promises, and the military is stepping up in a big way. We can say that. So what does this mean for the future? You may ask. It's simple. The cartel should be scared. The 82nd Airborne, the 10th Mountain Division, and the Marines are bringing a level of force and precision that these groups have never faced before. And this is bad news for the bad guys. And it's a turning point in how we handle border security. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for rocking with me. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think sending the military to the border is a game changer? How do you see this playing out? I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, stay informed, stay safe, let the love supersede the hate, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some value from it. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. It helps the channel and also helps crush that YouTube algorithm. See you in the next one, folks. Peace.